It's him! Incredible, Basil! You were right again!
Yes, Cabot. Just as I predicted. Our Coverdale thief.
How do you do it, Basil? You must, please, tell me! What is your secret?
The key, my dear fellow, is quite simple. Observation.
Place. Why'd we have to move here, huh?
Grant! Get up here and help me put these boxes in the attic.
Dad, do you recognize this trunk? It's stuffed all the way in the far corner with a tarp over it.
Nope, not ours. What's in it?
My goodness.
What is it, Grant? What is it, son?
Basil Winchester's wardrobe.
Basil Winchester, the great detective.
No, it's a trench coat and a hat and magnifying glasses and stuff, and looks a lot like Basil Winchester's.
Great. You can play dress up later. But now, could we please finish the attic?
All right. Faith, I ask you to follow.
Grant, there's someone to see you. Grant, this is Ivy. She lives across the street. She's pretty cute. And you could really use a girlfriend. Why don't you two talk, and I'll go finish up.
Dad. That was my dad.
Yeah, I know. I'm Ivy.
I'm Grant. Do you want to come inside?
No, it's fine. I just wanted to come say welcome to the neighborhood. That's all.
Thanks.
Sure. You know, I can't be your girlfriend, so don't even try. I gotta go. Bye.
Dad! Morning, Dad.
Morning, son. You know, his sentencing is next week.
Yeah? So?
We need to be there.
Why?
Because I want my face to be the last thing that he sees before they put him away for life!
Why do I have to go?
We've talked about this, Grant! You need to be there! He needs to see what he's done to this family!
But I don't want to go!
It's different this time! You need to be there!
No! Just a second.
Hi!
Oh. Hi.
I just wanted to come over and apologize for yesterday. It was kind of weird.
That's fine.
So, where'd you move here from?
Seattle.
How'd you happen to pick this neighborhood?
I don't know, probably because of schools or something. Where do you go to school?
Oh, I'm homeschooled.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah, it is.
What grade are you in?
I am a sophomore.
Me too. What do you study in homeschool?
Oh, probably the same stuff you do. I mean, I'm taking chemistry and computer science and
What kind of computer do you have?
Gateway desktop. What kind of computer do you have?
Well, right now it's an old junky laptop, but I'm getting a new one soon.
Cool.
What else do you study?
Well, I'm also taking Bible philosophy.
Sounds fascinating.
Yeah, it is. Do you go to church?
No, I don't believe in God and church and that kind of stuff.
Well, would you be interested in coming to the youth group at my church with me? It's pretty fun.
No.
Did you know there's a park up the street?
Yeah, but I haven't been there yet because of the rain. This is the first day it hasn't rained since we got here, actually.
Well, do you want to go play basketball? They have a court up there.
Basketball?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Sure, let me go get my shoes.
Okay, I'll go grab a ball.
Hey, Grant.
Hey, Sean, what are you doing here?
I came over to see if you wanted to do anything. My mom told me you called yesterday.
Yeah, me and my neighbor were about to play basketball. Want to come?
Sure, who's your neighbor?
Her.
Hey, Sean.
Ivy? What are you doing here?
Well, I live like right across the street. What are you doing here?
I'm friends with Grant. We met at school.
How do you guys know each other?
Well, we go to the same church.
Great. Okay, can we go now?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, how are the courts up here?
Actually, they're really nice. They're like brand new.
Hey, that was fun. Thanks. You know, Grant, I still haven't seen your room.
Really want to? Right upstairs.
Whoa. What's in the trunk?
Open it up.
Whoa.
Yeah, I found it in my attic yesterday.
It looks like the entire wardrobe of Basil Winchester.
Look.
Oh, the note.
Good faith. Follow in my footsteps. Become great detective. Sinker Bass Chester. What?
What?
I put the pieces together and I got. With good faith, I ask you to follow in my footsteps and become a great detective. Sincerely, Sincerely, Basil Winchester. The top got ripped off though.
It doesn't say all that though.
Well, if you look closer, you can see some forms of the faded letters. See?
Hey, what's this? It's a business card. William B. Winchester, counselor at law. Look at the address, 23676 Baltic Street, Rolling Hills, California.
Where's that?
That's your address, genius.
Hey, look, there's a couple numbers too.
Well, hey, let's try one of them and see what happens. Well, what happened?
Number disconnected.
Ugh, that stinks.
I know, this stuff all seems very original though, doesn't it?
But Basil Winchester wasn't real, was he?
I always thought he was made up, but... Hey, you know what? Why don't we try to find out who used to live here? And if they're still around.
How would we do that?
Easy. There's a website called homeshistory.com.
Alright, Ivy, since you know the site and stuff, you can look it up.
Whoa. What's with all this tape on your computer?
Oh, well... I dropped it. But I'm, like I told you before, I'm getting a new one soon.
Okay.
Oh, Sean, check this out. I'm learning how to juggle.
Cool. Grant, only 2 balls?
I can do 3. I can do 3.
That was a good one.
Almost.
Did you find anything yet, Ivy?
Well, this website says that Emma and William Winchester lived here until 1995.
Hey, but wouldn't you know them? I mean, you live right across the street.
Well, no, I've only lived here 5 years. But maybe we can see if there are any William Winchesters in the area.
Hey, good idea.
Hey, look! There's a William and Emma Winchester over on Dale Avenue.
Do you think they're the same people?
Maybe. You guys want to go check it out?
Yes.
Definitely,
yeah.
let's go.
Yes, may I help you?
Hi. Does the William Winchester that lived on Baltic Street still live here?
Why do you ask?
Well, it's really important that we talk to him.
Well, I'm sorry, that's just not possible.
Are you Emma Winchester?
Yes.
So then you lived on Baltic Street?
Yes?
Well, is Mr. Winchester home?
No. He's gone to his reward.
Okay, well, when will he be back?
Grant.
Look, is there something I can do to help you children?
I'm Grant. These are my friends, Sean and Ivy. And we found a bunch of stuff in my attic that we needed to talk to them about.
Where did you find this?
In our attic, someone left a big trunk up there. Look. It's okay, Grant. Come on.
Oh, please come in for a moment. Please just...
When did your husband pass away, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, it was just about a year ago now. But tell me, which one of you found the trunk?
I did. See, we moved.
Hey, why did you move here from Baltic Street? I mean, it's only a couple blocks away.
Well, you see, William was having a hard time going up and down those stairs, and we decided it was just as well to find a one-story place. But now tell me, what else did you find in the trunk?
Well, we found the hat, the coat, the magnifying glass, and the suit.
Oh, and the note. Show her the note.
The note?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen this in 40 years. You see, William's grandfather actually was a very famous detective. And his friend Cabot Smith wrote books about him. I'm sure you must have heard of him.
Whoa, wait. So you're saying that Basil Winchester was real? And that the stories by Cabot Smith are true?
Oh, yes, he was very real, and he had a brilliant mind. My William. He was brilliant as well.
Wow. So that means all the stuff in the trunk is real too, right?
Oh, yes. You see, just before Basil passed away, when he was on his deathbed, he called his only son, William's father, over to him. That was when he gave him the black trunk. And he said no one was to open it except the male Winchester heir, who would then follow in his footsteps. And since William was his only grandson, he wound up with the black trunk.
So wait a minute, does that mean your husband was a great detective too?
I wish. But oh no, my William was just not the adventurous type.
So, if your husband didn't follow in Basil's footsteps, then who did?
Sadly, no one.
But what about your children? Couldn't one of them have done it?
Oh, my children, oh my God.
Come on, let's go.
Sorry, I'm sorry. We just were never able to have children. William wanted a son very badly, but I wasn't able to give him one.
Look, ma'am, we really have to go.
Wait! You can't leave now.
Why not?
You found the note.
So?
So you can be the one who takes up the Winchester legacy.
What are you talking about?
You found the trunk. Now you must do what the note says and go on to be a great detective like Basil Winchester. Yes, you can be the boy that William and I always wanted. Oh, yes, you. That's it. Yes, you must. You must do it.
But ma'am.
No buts now. It's your responsibility. It's your duty. It's your duty. Oh, hush now. Just look at him. Just like my William, so handsome and tall and brilliant too, I bet you. Oh, my son! Oh, I'm so happy! Oh, darling, oh, look at you! Oh.
Wow, that was unbelievable. So what now?
You guys heard the lady. It's my responsibility, my duty, to follow in the footsteps of Basil Winchester. We will form a detective agency.
What is the purpose of this detective squad anyway?
To solve mysteries.
Well, yeah, I know that, but I mean, can I hire you to find my missing toothbrush?
Alright, don't be stupid, okay? Oh, look, I put Sean in charge of advertising. With my brains and your analytical skills, it should be a piece of cake to get projects and solve them.
Wait, Ivy does have a point. I mean, what adult is going to ask 3 teenagers to take on an important case? Not one.
Okay, well, maybe you guys are right, but I have a responsibility to follow in the footsteps of Basil Winchester.
But the note didn't say that you had to follow in his footsteps right away. I mean, can't you just wait a while?
Yeah, think about it. I mean, what is the point of forming a detective agency when you know we won't have any cases? What is the point? Think about it.
I'm wondering, do you have any mysteries that need to be solved?
Mysteries? That's very funny, young man. I don't think so. Oh.
guys saying? We shouldn't even try? You guys are a bunch of quitters. Look, at first you thought it was a great idea when I first told you about it, okay? And now that I spent a month trying to find everything I can about Basil Winchester, reading every one of his books, then you tell me it's a bad idea. It's a little late now, guys.
Well, we've been thinking about how we could possibly make this club successful, and dude, it's just not gonna work.
Yeah, Grant. Why don't you just face the facts?
No! You guys are wrong. Dead wrong.
Okay.
I guess after you spend a whole month preparing for the meeting and then we come and spoil it, how would you feel?
Yeah, but I mean, what can we do to apologize? Go through with this stupid idea?
I mean, we were just trying to save him from being hurt later on. What are we going to do now?
Hey, I think I may have an idea. Come on.
Hey, where are we going? What are we doing?
Grant, your friends are here.
Friends. Maybe those two losers. Who needs them?
Hey, it's us. Can we come in?
What do you want?
We want to apologize.
Yeah, like it's gonna make any difference now. You guys think my tactic club is stupid. Get lost, I'll do it myself.
Grant, you know nobody wants that.
Yeah, hey, listen, Sean and I were talking and we came up with an idea about how to make the club fun while avoiding humiliation.
Oh yeah? How?
Well, we thought of, instead of advertising, we could go right to the source.
Well, he means that instead of asking people if they have a mystery that needs to be solved, we can look in the local papers or in the news for current crimes.
You mean try to solve big cases like that?
No, not exactly. I mean, we were thinking that we could look in the papers or on the news and then research the clues and see what we can come up with.
Yeah, you know, piece together the clues and then hopefully solve the case.
Yeah, so what do you think?
I guess we could give it a try.
Great! I have a stack of local papers here and we circled some current cases.
Alright, this one looks good. The West Side burglar case. Let's get to work on this one.
Okay. All right.
Maybe we should pray first.
What? Why?
Yeah, that's a good idea, Ivy.
Come on, can't you guys just leave that for church?
We don't just pray in church, Grant.
Yeah, it's always a good idea to talk to God before we get started on a new project. You know, like ask him for help.
Because God knows we're gonna need it.
Alright, that is it. I am sick
Okay,
of...
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry.
Alright, look, I know that you guys believe in God and that Jesus died for your sins and
Your
stuff.
sins
but,
too, Grant.
Whatever, but my point is that we're here to talk about something serious, okay? So just leave your fairy tales out of it, alright?
It's not a fairy tale, Grant. The Bible is God's word.
Oh, come on. When are you guys gonna wake up and see the real world? There is no all-loving God, okay? The Bible is just a bunch of stupid stories written by men to suck you into the religious system, okay? It isn't real.
Well, that's a pretty bold statement, Grant. How do you know the Bible isn't true?
How do you know it is?
Well, there are many fulfilled prophecies in the Bible which help to prove it's true.
Oh, come on. All you Christians are alike. I'm talking about real evidence here.
Well, there's tons of real evidence to prove that the Bible's true.
Yeah, right. Like what?
Take archaeology, for example.
Yeah.
I was just reading that they found the tomb of James, Jesus' brother.
Hey, you're the great detective now, so why don't you do your own investigation of the Bible before you pass judgment on whether it's true or not?
No, I don't need to investigate it. I know it's false.
How?
Just do. Everybody knows it's false. Come on.
So will you do it? Will you investigate the Bible for yourself?
Why should I?
Because, what if it is true? What if you don't find out until it's too late?
You mean hell? Well, I don't really believe in hell, so I don't need to worry about it.
Well, just because you don't believe that it's there doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Yeah. What would Basil Winchester do? Oh, come on. You didn't think he was real either.
All right, if it'll get you guys off my back, I'll take you up on your challenge. Okay, I'm gonna show you how stupid being a Christian is. Now, can we please get away from the fairy tales and get on with the detective work?
Grant! This is the last time I'm gonna tell you this! Clean up this mess now!
That I will. I'm sorry. I'll clean it all. I will. I'll get it all. I'll clean it all.
I'm going to go.
What? We just started.
Yeah, but I have a paper that's due on Monday. But remember your promise.
See you Sunday, Sean.
Yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Okay, look. We're gonna do this in just a second. I need to clean up all the dishes real quick. Hey, Ivy. While I'm finishing up here, why don't you see if you can find any information on the West Side burglar?
I'm already ahead of you, Chief. I've got an article here, and it says, a series of burglaries have police shaking their heads in disbelief. The West Side burglar, or so some call him, has made over 24 burglaries around the West Valley, breaking into homes in the middle of the night and stealing any valuables in sight. Marianne Marcella, a West Side victim, says that although she is a light sleeper, she was not awakened by the burglar, and blah blah blah. That's pretty much all the same stuff the newspaper said.
Well, see if you can find a list of the homes he's hit.
How am I supposed to do that?
Just look through the articles.
Okay. Let's see. I've got 1, 2, 5, 6, 8. Okay, I've got 13.
Only 13? The articles say that there's over 24. Well, that's good, I guess. All right, print out what you have.
Okay. Why do we need these?
Well, with a list of addresses, with a map of the West Valley, we can see if there's any patterns of the places he robbed.
Oh, good idea. Okay, here you go. This is a list of the 13 of the places he's hit. And it's about 8 o'clock, and I've got some homework too, so I'm gonna head home.
Homework? It's Saturday. Forgot. Homeschool is all homework.
Haha, very funny. Okay, are we having a meeting tomorrow?
Yep.
What time?
Well, originally we were thinking around 4. But it would be a lot better if we could meet a lot earlier, like 11:30.
But tomorrow's Sunday, and I'm gonna be at church in the morning.
So just skip it. Who cares about church anyways? I forgot. You do.
Grant, I can't just skip church. I mean, God is more important to me than any detective meeting.
Okay, whatever.
Hey, maybe you should come to church with me. After all, we were talking about you searching the Bible earlier, and this would be a great way for you to do some research.
Are you joking? Me go to church? No.
Well, my friend Laura is going to be there.
So?
She's really cute, and her dad is a secret agent for the FBI.
Really secret, huh? And you know all about it. Besides, why are you telling me this?
I don't know. I'm just thinking that he might have some special connections or something.
All right, what time do we leave?
Be at my house at 8:30.
Okay.
Good. See you tomorrow.
Oh, stupid cat. Ah, man. What's the tool? Power side. What is this?
My dearest Grant, I am giving you this Bible for your 12th birthday because I love you so much. I know what your father says, but this book is 100% true. Please don't let it gather dust on your bookshelf. Read it every day. I love you so much, Mom. P.S. Start at the book of John.
For God so loved the world. Haven't heard that one before. But these are written that ye might believe that Jesus is the Christ, the Son of God, and that believing you might have life through his name.
Life? My mom believed every single word of this book. And how come she got death?
Good morning. This morning we're back in the book of Job, chapter 2. And here God gives Satan permission to persecute Job. In verse 6 of chapter 2 it says, "So the Lord said to Satan, Behold, he's in your power, only spare his life. Then Satan went out from the presence of the Lord and smote Job with sore boils from the sole of his foot even to the crown of his head. And he took a potsherd to scrape himself while he was sitting among the ashes. Then his wife said to him, Do you still hold fast to your integrity? Curse God and die."
Oh, hey, Laura. Grant, this is Laura. Laura, this is Grant.
Oh, hi. This afternoon we're having our detective club meeting. I was wondering if you could come.
Sure.
Great.
Hey, Sean, who's your friend?
This is Grant.
Hi, Grant. Welcome to Lighthouse. It's good to have you here.
All right, guys, let's get started. This is much better than church. Let's welcome our newest member, Laura.
Wait a minute. Much better than church? Didn't the message mean anything to you?
Oh, yes. I learned 2 very important lessons.
Really? What?
Number 1, don't scratch chicken pox with pottery. And 2, your God isn't as loving as you think. Why did you let Job suffer like that?
God let those things happen to Job to teach us about faith.
Oh, really? Great God you have there. He lets innocent people suffer so we can show some Bible thumpers about faith, huh?
But he doesn't work the way we do.
All right, you know what? I've had enough. All right, can we just please get back to the meeting now? Can we have one meeting without A, someone leaving in the middle, or B, someone starting a deep theological discussion?
Or C, you getting mad.
All right, let's continue.
All right, I was about to bring Laura up to date on the case. Ever hear of the West Side burglar?
I've seen stuff about it on TV.
Ivy, hook up to the internet. Sean, pull up the file. Yeah. Well, there have been over 24 break-ins in the last 3 weeks, all of which have happened in this neighborhood. And almost all of them happened when the people were still home.
Yeah, it's bizarre. I read this one article. It was this lady who said that she was robbed while she was sleeping, but then she said that her really rich neighbor was on vacation and he didn't even get robbed. So it's like this guy is trying to fool the police, or he's just really stupid.
He's obviously not stupid. Otherwise, he would have been caught a long time ago.
So what else do you guys have?
Well, we have this list of addresses, about 13 of them, and we were going to put them on the map over there and see if we could come up with some kind of pattern that he's doing, maybe.
And that's what you're going on.
Yeah, well, it's a start. Come on, let's just mark it and see what we can do next.
What is it?
It's a random mess.
Grant, didn't you just say that you didn't have all the addresses?
Yeah, so?
So don't you think you may need those before you can come up with a pattern?
Good point.
There's gotta be a way we can get a complete list.
Hey, Laura! Do you think your dad could get a complete list?
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, he's probably got a ton of connections with the police.
I'll see what I can find out. When's our next meeting?
Tuesday, right?
Yep, 4 o'clock. Well, you guys really got to call today because I have tons of homework to do for tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
All right, well.
See what I can find.
All right, well, thanks for helping us.
The alligators don't swim in the water with the alligators, 'cause they fly.
Grant, what are you doing?
Waiting for my computer to get here. UP Express is supposed to get it here sometime today.
UP Express, only the best. I don't think so.
How long have you been sitting here?
Like all day. I mean, I even skipped school. I tried calling them and asked how long it would take. All they said is I would be here sometime today.
But what are you doing out here?
Well, my dad disconnected our doorbell.
Why would he do a dumb thing like that?
Because he's getting sick and tired of those religious people. They keep coming, hey, come to our place. Come to our place. No, come to our place. I mean, why can't they just leave us alone? That's what my dad said.
Well, you know, a UP Express delivery guy would leave the package by the door. I don't know what your neighborhood was like in Seattle, but this is one of the safest neighborhoods around here to leave a package in.
What? What about the West Side burglar?
That's different.
No, I mean, this guy is good. Look, we don't have a clue who he is or how he operates. Look, he could just be walking down the street, from house to house, waiting for someone to leave their door unlocked. And then bang, you're robbed.
Whatever.
Isn't that your mom?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I should go. I'll see you later.
All right. We're having a meeting tomorrow at 4.
Yeah, I'll be there.
UP Express, only the best. UP Express, only the best. UP Express.
Come on, a little faster, a little faster, a little faster. No!
Grant, it's after midnight. Put your new toy away. It'll be there in the morning.
Hello.
Ivy, is that you?
Whoa, what happened? What happened? Did I miss the meeting
No,
today?
but this is unbelievable.
Whoa, what's going on?
My house, it's been robbed.
What?
Yeah, I was thinking about dropping this case, but as far as I'm concerned, this case is wide open.
Okay, hold on. I'll be right there.
Look at this. I can't believe it. The jerk stole my brand new computer, my wallet, right off my dresser.
Unbelievable.
Look. He comes right through my window when I'm sleeping, less than 5 feet away from me.
Yeah, I can't believe you didn't wake up.
Oh, I can believe it. You should see this guy in math class. He's just snoring away.
That's great, Sean. So anyways, what did the police say? Were there any clues?
All they know is that it came to the screen. No fingerprints, no nothing.
Hey, you guys, we better go if we want to eat before youth group.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Grant.
What? Come on, you guys. Can we please have one meeting where you don't just get up and leave in the middle?
Look, we're sorry, Grant, but we have to go. Hey, why don't you come with us?
No! Listen, you guys tricked me to go to church once, okay? I am not going back.
But this isn't church. This is just a bunch of kids getting together to have fun.
Yeah, talking about how much God loves them, I know. Well, let me ask you this, all right? If God is so loving, if God is so kind, then why didn't he let a 3-time drunken loser get behind the wheel and kill my mom right after we moved here, huh? Does that sound fair? Does that sound loving to you?
Grant, we had no idea.
Well, now you do, all right?
I'm so sorry, Grant. We didn't know.
And you know what else? My mom was a Christian, all right? So it's not like I haven't heard this stuff before. She wanted me to become a Christian. My dad said she was wrong, all right? The last time I saw her, we had an argument over Christianity.
Grant, we're so sorry. Maybe you should come with us tonight. It might make you feel better.
No, what'll make me feel better is proving the Bible wrong.
So how is that going anyway?
I'm working on it, you'll see.
Ivy, what's the matter? Are you okay?
Look, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. But we really should go.
Murderer! How could you do this? I hate you. I hate you.
I'm coming. Hey, you're a little early, but I should be here soon, so come on in.
Actually, Grant, that's what we came to tell you.
What?
Ivy's in the hospital.
Yeah, come on.
We're not kidding. She's really sick.
What do you mean, really sick?
Well, last night at youth group, she totally threw up all over me. And then she passed out. It was really gross.
I don't believe it.
It's true, Grant. They called the paramedics and everything.
She's in intensive care. Her mom called me and asked me to pray for her. They're not quite sure what it is yet, but it might have something to do with her kidney.
Kidney? What do you mean, her kidney?
She has only one kidney, you know.
What?
When she was a little kid, she had some weird disease, and they had to take out one of her kidneys. She only has one left now, and it's not really normal.
This is unbelievable.
I know.
I must be cursed.
Grant.
She is gonna be okay, right? Can we visit her?
Not right now. Not yet. It's really serious. Her mom said she'd let me know when we can come visit her, but for now, things are looking really bad.
Maybe we should pray for her now.
Look! Prayer doesn't do anything. Why don't you get that? What is it with you guys in prayer? Just leave me alone.
Are you sure you won't come with me? You know I hate driving in the rain.
Mom, please. You know I don't want to go, and I need to help Dad unpack.
Look, I know you think I'm silly for being a Christian, but I could use the company and you might meet some nice people there.
Church people? I'll pass on that one, thanks. Everyone's just so far just hypocrites anyway.
Excuse me? Is that what you think I am?
Mom, please. Come on. I'm joking. You know I'm joking, Mom. It's just, I don't believe in Christianity and God bless you, that kind of stuff, That's just not who I am,
Well, you could at least pray for me. I'm going to try to talk to the pastor about maybe getting a job at the church. Would you do that, please?
Yes, of course I'll pray for you, Mom. Of course. I'll give you a nice, good prayer, too. Help her out, will you, God?
Grant, see you later.
See ya.
With a passion.
Doesn't everybody? Who's your teacher?
Mr. Levy.
Mr. Levy. Oh my gosh, I cannot stand. Hey, I'll be right back. Hey, Grant! Grant! Hey, I just heard Ivy's out of intensive care. We're going to go visit her later. You want to come?
Sure.
All right. See you later. I'll call you. Sorry.
It's
okay. What's up, dude?
Well, I guess I'll be taking AP biology.
Can I help you kids?
We're here to see Ivy. Her mom said we could come.
Okay, but you guys got to keep it quiet. Visiting hours are almost over, and I got a very sick little girl in there, okay? I'm sorry, you can't come in here with that food.
Oh, but it's your favorite, chili cheese fries.
Well, then, pal, you're definitely not coming in here with that food. Come on, put it over here.
Sweetheart, look who's here.
Oh, hey guys. Oh, it's good to see you.
Hey, sweetie, I'm gonna go get some fresh air. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Hey, Sue. How are you? We've been so worried about you.
Really? Oh, that's so sweet.
So what did the doctor say? Do they know what happened?
I don't know. I've been really kind of out of it. I think it has something to do with my kidney problem, but I don't think they're telling me everything. But hey, enough about me. What's going on with the case?
Well, actually, I was thinking... Nothing. I mean, just forget the whole stupid detective thing. I mean, we can't do anything while you're in here anyways. It's not important.
No, come on, you guys. You gotta keep going. You can't quit because of me. You gotta catch this guy.
Ivy, Grant's right. It just won't be the same without you.
No, come on. You got Laura to help you. When I get out, I'll join you again. Besides, Grant, it's your duty, remember? Come on, guys. If you really want to make me feel better, you'll keep going.
Come on, Ivy.
Well, I did have this idea. I was thinking that if we got the addresses...
Boys and girls, visiting time is over. We gotta go.
Say goodnight. Bye, Ivy.
Hey, Laura, wait. Please help them. They're nice guys, but they could really use some help. Please, for me.
All right.
Man, hospitals are so depressing.
Oh, I forgot the fries. I'll be right back. I'll catch up with you guys.
Oh, hey.
Sorry, visiting hours are over.
Oh, no, but wait, I need to talk to that young lady. It's very urgent.
Tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. Visiting hours are over.
I gotta get that story.
Hey, mister. What story?
Oh, nothing. It's nothing, kid.
Hey, how do you know Ivy?
Ivy? You know her?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Listen, maybe you could help me out and you could tell me about her condition. Is she gonna make it?
What? Who are you?
I'm Augie Epstein. I'm a reporter here. Freelance writer. And I'm doing a whole story on this West Nile virus thing.
West Nile virus?
Yeah. Don't tell me you haven't heard.
No.
Oh, kid. Look, I got a source right here in the hospital, and they're telling me that your friend here is the first reported case of the West Nile in this whole area. Yeah, I'm telling you that. I'm going to do a whole story on this thing. Listen, nobody else has been here, right? I mean, nobody from the press. I'm the first one, right? My source said if I got right over here, I could get an exclusive.
I don't know what you're talking about, but she just has some kidney problems.
Kidney problems? That explains it.
Explains what?
Well, it's why they had her listed in critical condition.
I don't know who you are, but we just talked to her and she's gonna be fine, okay?
Yeah, no, listen, I'm sure she is. I'm sure she is, but would you mind just answering a few quick questions for me?
No, I gotta go. My friend's waiting for me.
But just take a second, just a couple of quick questions, like, when did she get bitten?
Bitten?
Yeah, the mosquito bite. Where do you think she got it?
Mosquito bite. Oh, that's right. She was scratching herself at our meeting last week.
Oh, that's great. Now, hold on 1 second. Now, you said meeting, right? Okay, I just want to get this down. So you were at a meeting. Now, what was this meeting? What was it for?
Our detective squad meeting.
A detective squad?
Yeah. We're solving the West Side burglar case.
Yeah, right. I mean, come on, don't you think you kids are a little young to be working on a criminal case?
You know what? I don't need to talk to you.
Oh, look, hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, what did I say? Look, man, it just threw me because I'm working that whole West Side thing. I'm doing a whole piece on that. I got a ton of leads.
What kind of leads, huh?
Well, plenty. I've interviewed all the victims.
You haven't interviewed me.
Well, why would I? Were you robbed by this guy?
That's right, Dick Tracy. He stole my brand new computer and my wallet 2 nights ago.
Oh, man, that's great. I mean, it's terrible, but it's great. Look, I can interview. Oh, listen to this. I got a deal for you, kid. You're going to love this. I'll sit down. I'm going to interview you. I'll give you the stuff that I have on this case. And in return for that, you give me an interview on your friend Amy.
It's Ivy.
Yeah, Ivy. What do you say? What do you say? Come on, this is going to work. If you're serious, I got good information for you.
All right, I'll call you, okay?
All right. Now you're talking. You won't regret this.
Okay.
That's great. All right. You're going to call me.
I'll call you.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You're not going to eat that?
No.
Well, here. Give me this. You go in there. You call me.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'll see you.
So you sure this guy's coming? I mean, you saw the news. They already talked about Ivy and West Nile. I mean, if he thinks he's gonna get an exclusive, he's too late. So why is he gonna come?
Maybe he hasn't seen the news yet. Besides, he wants to help us with our case, too.
What do you think this guy knows anyway?
I don't know, but he was right about the whole West Nile thing and Ivy's condition. Maybe he knows something that can help us with our case.
Hey guys, you know what? It's getting late and I have to be home by 6. Why don't we just skip the meeting and go visit Ivy or something? Still can't believe she almost died from a stupid mosquito bite.
Well, let's just give him a few more minutes, right? If he doesn't show up, then we'll go, okay? I think it's him. Hey.
Hey, kiddo. Sorry I'm late. I had a deadline I had to make.
It's cool. Come on over, bro. Start.
Okay, great.
These are my friends, Sean and Lara. Guys, this is the writer I was telling you about.
Hey, I'm Augie. Good to meet you guys. Whoa. You guys all friends with Heidi, huh? Why don't you tell me a little bit about her?
Well, first it's Ivy. But why don't we talk about the West Side burglar first?
Oh, sure. Okay. But first, can I trouble you for something to drink?
Oh, yeah. What do you want?
Anything's fine. With sugar.
So, Augie? Grant tells me you're working on the West Side burglar case.
Oh, yeah. I've been on this thing since the beginning. I've tracked this guy's every move.
Well, why can't the cops catch him?
Yeah, well, the cops, they think he's just some sort of nuisance. They are not willing, thank you, to get into the trenches and work this case like I am.
So you think you're going to be able to solve the case?
Absolutely. Look, I have interviewed almost all the victims. I've been gathering all the clues that I need to solve this puppy, and when I do, I am going to write the full Pulitzer Prize winning story.
So what kind of writer are you anyway?
What kind of writer? I'm a great writer.
What makes you so great?
I know the secret.
What secret?
Well, the secret to being a great writer is the same as the secret to being a great detective. Observation. No, it sounds simple, I know, but I'm telling you, really keen observation, that is what separates the really great from all the rest. You know, the devil's in the details.
Like, what kind of observations are you talking about?
Well, take the West Side burglar case, okay? Look, I'm not just interviewing the victims. While I'm doing that, I'm making these keen observations, and from this, I am taking meticulous notes.
What kind of notes are you talking about?
Well, like 64% of the victims had pets. 80% had motion-sensitive or timed lighting. 32% were single. 16% were senior citizens. Now, 28% had children under the age of 30, okay? 41% had their walls painted white. This is interesting. I got 24% that think that he came in through a window, but 36% think he came in from a sliding door. Now, I got another whole 40% they have no idea.
What's the point?
Well, I don't know, but these, they may mean nothing, but these are things that I observed. You want more? Okay. Grant, I can tell from the hairs on your shirt that you've got a black and white Persian cat, probably female. Judging from the lack of feminine frou-frou around here and the pile of laundry behind me, I'm willing to bet that you and your dad live here all alone. That alarm company sign that you've got out in front of the house? Bogus. I don't see a contact pad or keypad anywhere around the doors, windows, nowhere. And as for your burglar, he most likely got in through your upstairs window. That's because you've still got the ladder leaning up against the side of the house. And this map over here where you've marked all the houses that have been hit, that tells me that you've got an analytical and organized mind and you like a good challenge. How'd I do?
Wow.
Uh-huh. You see, I'm telling you, many times people are overlooking the most important clues because they're so obvious. Sometimes people just go around spinning their wheels looking for all these hidden clues when the most important ones are right in front of their face. Most people will not take the time to study what's all around them.
Oh, wow. Do you think all these things are connected somehow?
Well, I don't know. All I'm saying is that observation is important. I don't know how all these clues fit in, but I guarantee you the answer is in here somewhere. Call it the writer's intuition.
Oh, please.
No, I am serious. It's this kind of stuff that helps me write my great stories.
Really? Like, what great stories have you written?
Oh, gosh, I just got done writing one on... Oh, silly.
What?
All right. The visualization of feline attributes in a controlled environment.
Wow, cool.
He means the cat show.
Oh, I bet that story took a lot of writer's intuition.
Hey, that is just filler to pay the bills while I'm working on the more important cases. Like your friend, Abby.
Ivy. Oh, and you're a little late for that. They already talked about her on the news today.
What are you kidding me? That nurse promised. Oh, I can't believe she... Oh, I should have just gone with that story. That stupid cat show. Well, I still have the West Side burglar, don't I? Or somebody already solved that?
No. Yeah, that was still open. We got that one. Okay, so why don't we just focus on that?
Fine. Let's take a look at this map that you put together.
Yeah, Laura's dad got us a list of all the addresses of where he's hit, and we put the pins on the map just so we could see if there's a pattern or something.
Yeah. Well, from what I can see, all of these houses are within about 4 miles of one another.
So, do you think that's significant?
It just means the guy probably lives in the area.
Maybe he doesn't have a car.
If he didn't have a car, he'd probably steal one.
Yeah. Hey, has anybody had a car stolen?
No. This guy is definitely not into wheels.
Well, do we know what else he's stolen beside Grant's computer?
Let me check. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, there they are. All right. Here. All right. Mr. Jameson, he had his wallet, his Rolex, and his DVD player stolen. Then we've got Mrs. Ortiz, her pearls, diamond jewelry, autographed photo of Elvis, and some cash.
Wait, shouldn't we be writing this down on something that you haven't eaten off of?
Good idea. I'm gonna go get my dad's whiteboard real quick. He'll be right back.
I'll write it down.
So, what do we have?
A headache.
I wonder what this guy does with all this stuff.
Probably sells it on eBay.
Guys, it's getting late and I have to be home soon.
You know what? Me too. Listen, it was really good to meet you kids.
Yeah, well, it was a really good meeting. I mean, that was really cool. But, I hate to ask, but we're having a meeting tomorrow. Do you think you could come? That'd be really, really cool.
I don't know, Grant. What time?
Is 4 okay?
Tell you what, can you get some more of these things? They are really good. I've never had this flavor before.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. You got a deal, buddy. I'll see you kids tomorrow.
Oh, thanks.
Gross.
Ivy. Shh.
She's sleeping.
Wanted to tell her about this guy who's helping us with our case.
Oh, Grant, I'm sorry it's not a good time to visit.
Sorry. How's she doing?
Actually, she's not doing very well. Her kidney is failing, so we're looking for a donor for her.
Wow. I thought she was doing better.
Wow. We had thought so too, but the virus has done serious damage. Grant, please call Sean and Laura and ask them to pray, and pray for a donor too.
So guys, I was going over the list we made last night, and I observed something very interesting.
Really, what?
Well, this guy seems to like cash, jewelry, and electronics. But even when there isn't any cash or jewelry, he still takes electronics.
So what do you think it means?
What do you think, Augie?
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me check.
What?
Can I use your bathroom?
Oh yeah, it's right over there.
This guy's kind of weird, don't you think?
Yeah, but he's smart. I mean, I was thinking about what he said about observation being the key to being a great detective, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And he was right. I mean, that's how I figured out the thing about electronics.
Speaking of which, Grant, how are your observations about God going?
Oh, please, let's not talk about that now.
Yeah, Grant. Any new developments?
You know what? Yes, as a matter of fact, I was reading this article about this computer program that proves that evolution is true and that your creation is false.
Really?
Really?
How so?
Well, these scientists made this program, and it evolves through natural selection, just like Darwin said.
So what does the program evolve into?
What?
Does it create another computer or something?
Oh, Sean. Oh, no, look, the codes fight each other and reproduce and stuff, you know. Survival of the finished.
It's pretty funny, Grant. So, are you saying that a bunch of really intelligent people programmed this computer to do this?
Yeah, that's what I said.
You really don't get it, do you?
I guess not. Go ahead and tell me.
Okay. Well, the computer didn't program itself, right?
Duh.
And it didn't simply appear out of nowhere.
Well, yeah, I just told you the scientists made it.
Well, Grant, doesn't that seem like a perfect example of intelligent design?
You can't possibly think our ancestors came from slimy worms, do you?
Well, maybe not mine, but so much Sean's. Just kidding.
Oh, man, that's better.
Augie, help me get these people back to reality. They're talking about God again.
So, Augie, what church do you go to?
Well, I don't go to church.
Thank you. Finally, someone that can tell them that rational thinking people don't believe in God.
So you don't believe in God?
Mm-mm. I did not say I don't believe in God. I said I don't go to church.
Wait, so you do believe in God?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
But even if there is a God, he's not their God, right? Not the God of the Bible.
Well, I don't know.
Don't you want to know?
Well, let's see. Let me really think about this. No.
Why not?
Honey, because... Look, let's just pretend for a moment that it was true, okay? Then that would mean that I would have to follow all of those commandments. And that would really cramp my style.
So you mean you'd rather just hide your head in the sand and just hope for the best?
All right, look, kiddo. I'm a good person, okay? I've never killed anybody, and I try to treat people the way that I would like to be treated, and I pay most of my taxes.
But are you as good as Jesus?
Jesus. No, I would not go that far.
But that's what the Bible requires, that we be perfect like Jesus, so that when we die, we can go to heaven and be with God.
Yeah, if there's an observation for you, Augie, 100% of people die.
Look, kids, I don't know what the point of all this is, but nobody's perfect.
That's why we need Jesus.
Okay, fine. Do you suppose we could get...
That is stupid!
Hey, Grant! Grant? What was that all about?
I don't know. Look, he's going through a really hard time, but... I'll go talk to him.
What are you looking at?
Grant? Are you okay? What was that all about?
Man, what an idiot! Did you hear how stupid that was? I actually thought this guy was an intellectual for a second.
So, what's the big deal?
What's the big deal? I'll tell you what the big deal is, man. All these people are idiots!
Idiots? Hey, we're your friends and we're trying to help you. What's gotten into you?
What? No, not you guys. Look, it's just...
What? What?
Alright, look. You can't tell anyone, alright? But I've been reading these books and trying to prove the Bible wrong.
Yeah?
And...
What?
It's just... Their reasons and their arguments are so stupid!
Really? How so?
Well, alright. I read this one book that said that the Red Sea never parted and that the Hebrews crossed over 3 feet of water.
Yeah, I bet the whole Egyptian army drowned in the same 3 feet of water too, huh?
Exactly!
Or how about Jesus was faking it and he never really died?
Yeah, or all the people that saw him after the resurrection were just mass hallucinating. I mean, come on! Even these so-called intellectuals admit that there were hundreds of eyewitnesses. It's almost like you have to have more faith to believe in their stupid stories than you do the Bible.
It's a good point, Grant. I'm kind of impressed. I mean, it's pretty observant of you. So then, what is it that's holding you back?
What?
I mean, if you know in your head that the Bible is true, What's keeping your heart from believing it? Is it your dad? I mean, I know he's pretty anti-religious.
No, my dad is alright, okay?
Well then, is it because of what happened to your mom?
Man, I just don't get it. How can God expect someone to love him when he just lets innocent people die? What kind of God is that?
Guys, Augie left. I need to get going too. I'll see you tomorrow night at youth group.
Yeah, I'll be there.
You should come too, Grant.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, I'll see you later.
See you, Laura. Well, Grant, I think I might know what you're going through.
No, you don't.
Well, look, God didn't kill your mom.
Yeah, we allowed it to happen. So what is the difference, huh? Tell me.
Well, God sees more than we see. He sees the whole picture.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna see the whole picture. So you're telling me there's some greater good in my mom getting creamed by a drunken maniac? Was she a sacrifice to one of your God's sick plans or something?
No, that's not it at all.
Or I'll have an Ivy, all right? Is she another one of God's sacrifices, huh? How does she feel about that?
Grant. Look, I wish you could come and talk to my youth pastor. He could answer your questions.
No, I don't want to talk to anybody. I want to be left alone.
All right, Grant. But you know, God wants to have a relationship with you, and you can talk to him like a friend. Maybe if you asked him your questions sincerely, he'll hear you and he'll answer you.
You know what? I have asked God. Guess what he said?
What?
Nothing at all. So either he doesn't exist or he doesn't care. So I don't care.
Well, maybe he's trying to talk to you, and maybe you're just not listening. Maybe you need to be more observant.
I think you need to go.
All right, Grant. See you around.
Ivy. Ivy. You awake?
Grant?
Oh, hey.
Hey, what are you up to?
Nothing. I didn't mean to wake you. I just came to see how you're doing.
Oh, thanks.
Sure. Well, I should probably get going. You need some rest.
Hey, wait. I heard what you did.
What?
You know.
No, what?
Well, the nurse told me that you offered to donate your kidney for me.
Oh, that? Well, yeah, but I'm sorry, but I'm not a match.
It's okay. I just wanted to say that that was really sweet, and thank you.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, I thought that's what friends do for each other, you know, since we're friends and stuff.
It's okay, Grant. You know, Jesus said there is no greater love than a man who lays down his life for his friends.
Ivy, I just don't get it. Why do you guys insist on believing in Jesus? Look at you! How can God let this happen?
It's not God's fault, Grant.
Of course it is! If he has the power you say he has, then he can heal you. Why doesn't he?
I guess because dying's just a part of life.
Oh, come on! You say that like it's no big deal. Aren't you afraid of dying?
No.
You're telling me you're not even a little bit afraid of what might happen to you after you die?
No, Grant, that's the point. I believe what God said. I believe Jesus' promise that those who believe and trust in him will spend eternity with him.
You sound just like my mom.
You miss her, huh?
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't you like to see her again someday?
Of course.
Well, then that's up to you, Grant. Your mom's in heaven with God not because she was a good person or because of anything she did except trust in him and believe in him.
A lot of good that did her, huh?
Oh no, Grant, you're missing the whole point. I mean, you're gonna die too. Hopefully not for a really long time, but you will. Everybody has to. It's like your old computer.
What?
Yeah, think of this life like your old computer. Your body's like your laptop, but the real you is the software that runs it. So for a Christian, dying is like getting a really cool upgrade. God gives us new hardware, but the software never dies, and that's the real you. Look, just don't let the devil steal it away.
I have to go.
Okay, but hey, you came to tell me something?
Never mind.
Okay.
Stupid! I hate you! You think I'm going to hell? Where do you think you're going?
Praise the Lord. All right, you guys can be seated. Sean, thank you. That was great. Okay, well, you know, tonight, before we get into the fun stuff, I want to share something that the Lord laid on my heart earlier today while I was watching the news of all things. And I'm sure as we all see it, you know, the news, it just keeps getting worse and worse. From earthquakes and tsunamis to hurricanes and wars and all the senseless killing we hear about every day. Many of you here undoubtedly have been wondering where God is in all this. I mean, God is loving, God is righteous, so how can He allow these things to happen, especially to those we think of as innocent? Well, I think the main thing that we need to remember from the beginning is that it's only by God's mercy that any of us can stand. Remember, God's given us His commandments, and any violation of those means we're guilty. We are imperfect. So, if you really think about it, who in the world is innocent? The question we really need to ask is, have I ever broken any of God's commandments? Have I ever lied? Have I ever stolen anything, even something small? Which one of us here could truly answer no? Now, I know we have a tendency of thinking, you know what? A little lie here, maybe stealing a little something there, it's no big deal. But to God, we become liars and thieves. How about murder? You ever had that hatred in your heart? Ever really want to kill somebody? Do you know the Bible says that we could be judged for this alone? So what's the point? Well, the point is simply this. We are all guilty of breaking God's law. We all deserve hell. And you know something? God would be perfectly just in sending us there. Even those we think of as good. You know, it's only by God's mercy that He has not judged us yet. And it's also by that same mercy and grace that God promises complete forgiveness and freedom from that condemnation. And the only thing He asks is that we repent and recognize that Jesus paid the penalty that none of us could afford. So I'll tell you something, next time you find yourself questioning God's lack of action, remember His law and ask yourself this question. If God were to destroy all the evil in the world at exactly midnight tonight, where would I be at 12:01 a.m.?
So Grant, what'd you think?
Oh yeah, it was okay. I mean, I like the game we played.
Crazy. I saw him.
Yeah, we
I saw
gotta
him in
go, my
concert
mom's
last
here.
week. They're awesome. Okay. Hey, do you want to come and ride with us?
No thanks. I got my bike.
All right. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see ya.
He won't let you go the moment that you say, come and live in me. He'll take me all the way. What he said is true. He will never leave you, forever by your side. Oh, it's true. He won't let you go, though the seasons change. He's never been so close. He's just a prayer away. When you hear the Father's gone, when He's calling to you, just run into His arms. Don't hesitate to do it. He won't let you go. He's forever by your side. He wants you to know that Jesus has paid the price. 'Cause He wants you to go forever in paradise. Getting close to Him is really all you have to do. Even when you die, He will still be by your side. He won't let you go. His love will never change. Let Him hold you close, closer every day. Yes, He would have died for you had you been the only one. So don't you ever doubt. Oh, it's true. He won't let you go. He's forever by your side. He wants you to know Jesus has paid the price. 'Cause He wants you to go forever in paradise. Give your heart to Him is really all you have to do. And even when you die, He'll still be by your side. Getting close to Him is really all you have to do. And even when you die, He will still be by your side.
God,
He won't let you go.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my anger. I don't want to be like this, God. I don't want to be like my dad. I don't want to go to hell, God. I don't know. What am I supposed to do, God? I'm willing to do whatever it takes, God, tonight. I know you're right, God. I believe you, but I don't understand it all. I want to do whatever I have to do, God. Please just help me, God. Help me.
He will never let you go. He'll never let you go.
Yeah, I know, Augie, and I'm really sorry about that, but it'll never happen again, I promise, okay? Can you please come to the meeting today? All right, awesome. All right, thanks. 3 o'clock. Bye. Hey, Dad, want some help?
Yeah, there's more in the car.
Okay.
20% of the people were robbed on Monday. 32% of the people robbed on Tuesday.
All right. We have that already. What else?
Oh, well, excuse me. Here, let's just see. I'll pull out some stuff and you tell me, just stop me if you've heard any of this stuff before, okay? How about, oh, here's a good one. 40% of the folks had Victorian style decor, 28% had modern style, 24% were Art Deco, and the rest were just plain ugly. No? How about this one? This is great. 88% of the folks had open cardboard boxes near their front door in the trash. 82% had housekeepers. 92% had one of those phony alarm signs, and we know those don't work very well.
Do you think the housekeeper is the burglar?
Keep thinking, Sean.
No, seriously, it could be some kind of like housekeeper conspiracy or something.
What? We don't even have a housekeeper.
Duh, I think we have established that, Sean.
What did you say about the boxes?
88% of the folks had cardboard boxes opened up near their door, near the trash.
What kind of boxes?
Well, they were all different kinds, different sizes, different shapes. They were square, they were rectangular. Ooh, you know what? There was this one really unusual. It was like an octagon, kind of a cylinder, and it had this...
Oh, all right already, please. What is the point, Lara?
Well, where do you usually get boxes from?
The store.
So maybe our mystery man is some kind of stalker that follows people home that have bought expensive things, then bam, robs them.
Well, that kind of makes sense, but something's missing.
Like what?
I don't know. Call it my writer's intuition.
No, wait, actually, I think she's onto something. Because remember, Augie said that 80% of the people had motion-sensitive lights and/or lights with timers.
So,
the guy obviously knew where he was going, otherwise the lights would have scared him off.
Yeah, see?
I like that. Hey, Grant, you're finally starting to think like me. But, something still does not line up. I mean, come on. Following home an unsuspecting shopper and then waiting hours and hours later just to go back and rob them? That's just a little bit off.
Yeah, come to think of it, I haven't been shopping in weeks.
No, but you did have a box.
Yes, and a pet. And a phony alarm system. I don't see how they connect.
All right, well, listen, why don't we just sleep on it? Look, I gotta get out of here, man. I got bills to pay, I got deadlines to meet, and I have got articles to write.
What is it this time? The regional circus.
No. It's...
Oh, come on, just say it.
Modern trends in conveyance devices for people of the feminine persuasion.
The latest purse craze?
Wow.
All right, fair enough. I gotta get out of here. I'll see you guys later.
All right, see you, Augie. We should probably get going too, guys.
See ya.
Sean, wait a second.
Yeah?
I talked to God last night.
Really? What did you say?
Well, I asked him to help me with my anger and forgiveness.
Wow, that's awesome. Hey, Laura.
No. I'm not really ready yet.
What's the matter, Grant? This is awesome.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I do feel different, like a huge weight's been lifted off and stuff, but...
What's the matter?
I didn't really hear God's voice,
Oh, I get it. You're wondering if God's going to talk to you like we're talking right now.
But yeah, doesn't God talk to people?
Well, sure, he talks to people, but I mean, he does it in different ways. Sometimes he'll talk to us through circumstances or events, or he'll talk to our hearts through a spirit.
Do you think he'll talk to me?
I wouldn't worry about that, Grant. Hey, if you were sincere when you talked to him last night, he'll talk back. You just have to be ready and listen.
Okay.
So hey, does this mean you'll come to church with me tomorrow?
I don't know about that.
Oh, come on.
Okay, I'll go. All right. But you have to make sure that crazy preacher doesn't give him the death squeeze again. That guy's nuts.
Oh, he's harmless. See you, Grant.
All right, bye.
Good morning. We're back in the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 24. And if you'll remember, back in verse 3, the disciples had asked Jesus for some signs so they could know when he was coming again. So let's look now at chapter 24 and begin with verse 42. And there Jesus says this, "Watch therefore, for you do not know at what hour your Lord is coming. But know this, that if the master of the house had known the hour that the thief would come, he would have watched and not allowed his house to be broken into. Therefore you also be ready, for the Son of Man is coming at an hour that you do not expect." Now let's stop for a minute and think about this. Jesus is warning us again that we need to always be ready. You need to understand that you don't want to be caught sleeping. The Bible says clearly, he will come like a thief in the night.
So, hey, Grant, you want to come over later?
Sure, I guess.
All right.
Grant!
Hey, Laura.
I didn't expect to see you here.
Yeah, well,
So, what did you think?
it was good. I got a little lost, actually. When he's talking about waiting for something to rupture.
You mean the rapture?
I don't know, maybe you could explain it to me.
Hey, didn't you guys think the part about the thief coming in the night was cool? It's just like the West Side Burglar. You never know when he's coming.
Know this, that if the master of the house had known the hour that the thief would come, I'll take a look at this. Watch.
What do you usually boxes from boxes from boxes from boxes from boxes from boxes from?
Wow, kid. Looks like you've been out here a long time.
Yeah, all day.
Oh, yeah? Must be something really good.
I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. The West Side Burglar. I think I know who it is.
What?
No, look, I can't talk about it here. We gotta have an emergency meeting, okay? Call Augie, tell him to meet me at my house in 2 hours, okay?
Where are you going?
I gotta make some stops first. Just meet me at my house in 2 hours. I've got it. I finally got it. I understand it now. It hit me.
What?
But today I went to church with Sean, and the preacher said something that finally clicked with me.
Really? That is so awesome. We've been praying for you so much.
Yeah. What?
Oh, I knew God had a hand on you.
No, I'm talking about the West Side Burglar. I know who it is. What? Aren't you happy? We're finally gonna catch this guy.
Well, I'm sorry. It's just that I thought you were saying you'd become a Christian.
Well, I am a Christian, actually.
Are you serious? You
Yes,
mean
I
it?
asked God to forgive me.
Oh my goodness! Oh, thank you.
Welcome to
God.
the family, brother! All right! Brother Christian, yeah! Woo!
I got a few more stops to make before we get to my house, so I'll see you guys later, okay?
That's impossible.
No, listen, I'm telling you, it's all about observation, okay? Remember my box?
Yes, and your phony alarm sign and your off-white walls.
Okay, well, listen, I haven't been to the mall, but I have had something shipped by UP Express. That's why everyone had their empty cardboard boxes lying around. I'm telling you, it's the UP Express delivery guy.
Well, it could be, I guess. I mean, it does make sense, but Grant, look, we need more evidence than that. I mean, we need some solid proof.
All right, how about this? I was just talking to some of the victims, okay? Mrs. Jones and her stereo system, UP Express. Mr. Smith and his DVD player, UP Express.
That does make sense. Hey, look at the map. That would explain why such a small area of the houses have been hit.
Yeah, see?
What are we gonna do?
Well, actually, I have a great idea.
Really? What?
Augie, do you have a credit card we can use?
Well...
So you really think this guy's gonna fall for this?
Of course.
How could he resist the most expensive laptop ever? Besides, I saw him drop it off at Ivy's house today.
Are you sure it was him?
Oh yeah. I could never forget his face.
Hi, guys. Sorry I'm late. Is everything set?
Yeah. Now we just gotta watch. Because when he comes back, he could come back at any moment. And I'm gonna be ready for him. Okay, here's the plan. He's gonna go into the front door, which we left unlocked. When the motion-sensitive light turns on, we get in our hiding places. Okay. Sean, behind the brick wall with her spotlight. I'll be behind the mailbox with my spotlight and bullhorn. Augie, over by the garage with your flashlight and handcuffs.
Handcuffs?
Handcuffs. Now, when he comes back out the door, the motion-sensitive light will turn back on again. That'll be our signal to count to 5. We jump up and we hit him with the lights. Once he's blinded, I'll yell to the bullhorn at him and say something like, "Surrender! This is the police! Put your hands up!" Once he does that, you go behind him and you handcuff him.
Handcuff him?
Yes. Hopefully he doesn't carry weapons.
Wait, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, you. Yeah. You're gonna be over here in the bush and, you're gonna call police when he comes out. The battlefield is no place for a woman. Now, everybody got it?
Yeah. We better pray first.
Good idea. Dear Jesus, help us out there tonight. Help us catch this guy. Amen.
Amen.
All right. Let's get watching. That's it. Let's go.
Freeze! From the back, this is the police. Put your hands up now. Do not try to escape. We have you completely surrounded. Comply with our orders. I repeat, comply with our orders. Do not try to escape. No, stop! Wait! No!
Whoa.
What? Hey guys, listen to this. The infamous West Side burglar, who has plagued the West Valley for the last few weeks, avoiding police capture, was finally apprehended Tuesday night by a band of high school amateur detectives and Augie Epstein, investigative reporter.
Yeah, I knew you guys could do it. Hey, listen to this one. A freelance writer with the help of the Basil Winchester Detective Squad have captured the West Side burglar, a dangerous menace to society.
Hey, well, it says here that Augustine got a reward for his work on the story in the case. Hey, you didn't tell us that. What kind of reward did you get?
Well, it was no Pulitzer Prize, but the paper offered me a job. I'm gonna have my own column.
Awesome.
That's great. What is it?
Well, I'm gonna call it Historical Perspectives of the Recently Demised.
Obituaries.
Yeah. But hey, it's a start.
Yeah. Well, look what I found. The fame that will be earned by this exclusive article goes in large part to the members of the Basil Winchester Detective Squad, who helped me realize the true meaning of teamwork and were instrumental in catching the thief. Thank you, Grant, Sean, Laura, and Ivy.
Aw, thanks, Augie.
Well, one thing a reporter's always got to remember, give credit where credit is due. And together, we solved the West Side burglary while the police were out there having Krispy Kremes.
So, what's next for the Basil Winchester Detective Squad? Hello? Hello?
We will fight them on the beaches, on the shores, on the mountains, the hills, the grassy plains, the playgrounds, and my front yard. We will fight until all the villains are vanquished.
All right, go ahead and take number 9. I'll take that.
Who are you?
Are you James Caldwell?
Yeah.
I came to give you a message.
A message? What is it?
I'm Grant Morgan.
Do I know you?
You don't recognize the name?
No, should I?
My mom was Amy Morgan.
Oh, is that the...
She was the woman that you killed with your truck.
Yeah. What do you want?
A few weeks ago, I wanted to kill you. But now I came to tell you that I'm not angry anymore. I forgive you.
What?
Really. God's taken that all away. I have something for you.
What is it?
It's what can set you free.
Free?
Well, thanks for seeing me. Dear James, I hope this book will bless you and give you hope, as it has given me. I'll be praying for you. Grant.
So, you did it?
Yeah.
Wow. Must have been really hard.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we both got what we needed.
Well, you got a new kidney. What'd I get?
Something much more valuable. A new heart.
True. Okay. You just think you're so smart, don't you?
No, not especially. But I am pretty cute. And you could really use a girlfriend.
What a pig. I raised a slob. Grant!
So what's the difference?
Well, maybe he has a greater plan than this.
Sure you don't want to come with me? I messed up already.
I love you. Will you please marry me? I can't support a family, but I could be a stand-up comedian, or I could juggle on stage and make money. I could act a little bit. I could do some stunt doubles with what's them? Darren. And
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Of course I will. Can we cut?
You found the trunk. Now you must do as the note says and go on to be a great missionary.
don't scratch your chicken pox with pottery. And 2, well, I did have. Where am I traitor?
You messed up your life completely!
See? We should be very happy.
Excuse me. I'm a firecracker.
Here I come!
That's stupid!
That's pretty much it.